try it again.
Why are you pointing?
These matches don't work. How did you know? There we go. All right. So let's see if this works. All righty, guys. Look at that. We're in business. We're done. We're done for the evening.
All right, very good.
I think it's going to go for 8 days now.
So we can put all this in there.
No problem, guys. There's no way you can light an olive. Even if there's oil in it, you cannot take a fruit, stick it in the menorah and light it. You can't cut up a watermelon, put it in your menorah and light it. You can't take an olive either, stick it in your menorah and light it. Impossible. There are several components. The olive is made up of several things. What's inside the olive, besides the oil, that we obviously do not want to put in the menorah? Can anyone help me out with it?
The fruit.
The fruit, the pulp, right? You drink orange juice with pulp, without pulp, whatever it is. We don't want pulp in the menorah. Right? No pulp in the menorah. What else, or the fruit, we do not want to put it in the menorah. What else is inside the olive? Yes. Water. More specifically, let me ask you guys a question. If you take an apple and squeeze it, what comes out? Apple juice. Take an orange and squeeze it, what comes out? Orange juice. How about a lemon? And don't say lemonade.
Lemon juice.
Lemon juice. Now, kids answer that. Lemon juice. How about pickle?
Pickle juice.
How about an olive?
Oil juice.
Juice or oil? Which one is it? It's actually both. It's juice and oil. Plenty of juice, little bit of oil, hopefully. I like to call it, since they come out together, I call it joy. Juice and oil together. So, the liquid that comes out, we're going to call it joy. But the juice in that liquid, we obviously do not want to put in the menorah. Juice will extinguish the fire. In fact, we probably won't even be able to light it to begin with if there's juice in there. So obviously the juice has to be removed. What else is inside here, kids? You can help me.
Seed.
Oh, seed, a pit. Is that what you were going to say? Right, there's a large pit, just like a cherry. There's a pit inside here, which we do not want to put in the menorah. So we have to remove the pit. We have to remove the, what else?
Water.
The fruit, the pulp. We have to remove the juice. The skin also, actually. The skin is part of it, but the skin actually gives it that purple color. You're going to see later that when we squeeze it, it's actually going to look quite purple, not like real oil. This is olive oil over here. The skin makes it purple. When you drink red wine, why is the wine red? Anyone know why? Because the what? You're close.
Skin of the grapes.
The skin of the grapes. They ferment it with the skin, it turns the wine red. The white wine is made without the skin. The inside of the olive, if I open it up, hopefully, this one's already starting to get a little overripe. But you'll see the inside is not exactly purple. It's actually much lighter normally. It's like a yellowish, greenish color. This is already like a darker yellow or gold color. But it's not purple inside. Now, I need you kids to come up, fill this basket over here with nice, mushy olives. Let's see. You can come on up. And you can come on up. You're sitting so nicely. Here, you both crouch down on either side of the box. Fill up that basket for me. While we're doing that, we have a few paper towels here on the table. We're going to have a little race to pit the olives. And kids, pitting olives doesn't mean putting pits inside them. It means taking them out of the olive. So we're going to stick a few olives on the table over here. We're going to call some kids up. We're going to have a little race to remove the pits from the olives. So I've got 6 of them over here on the table. Let's see, 6 kids who can do this. You can come on up. You can come on up. You can come on up. Okay, don't touch anything yet. Pits are the seeds. So what you're going to do, don't touch anything on the table yet. There's one for each of you there. You're going to roll up your sleeves a little bit. Don't touch, don't touch. Okay, you guys are going to be the judges. When I say go, when I say go, you are going to break open the olive. Try not to squeeze it too much. You squeeze it, you'll get purple juice all over your clothes and your face. Okay? Yeah, what? I know you're fine. Your parents are. Okay, so you're going to try to break it open using your nails and pull out just the pit and hold it up. Ready, set, go! Oh, we got a winner. That was almost a tie. I think you went first. Oh, we got a third. Come on, keep going, guys. Oh, we got a fourth. It's a little oily, right? A little bit?
No,
It smells like wine? Interesting. Do you drink wine a lot? Maybe that's why you think it smells like wine. Okay. Where's my paper towels? I thought I had one here. We have some. Someone give me a few paper towels now.
Oh, here's some.
Oh, yeah. That's what it was. Okay, guys. You put everything down. Grab a paper towel here. Wipe your hands, please. Dirty. You guys did a great job. We removed the pits. Okay. This is what the pit of a fresh olive looks like. This is. We removed the pits. And this is what the inside of the olive looks like. Oh wow. Good job. Wow.
That thing is so fun.
Now, thank you so much. So now what we're going to do is like this, guys. We remove the pits, we still have to remove the pulp, and we have to remove the juice. So here we go. This part's a little messy. And what I'm going to do is get some gloves.
I love being messy.
Now, in the olden days, and by the way, here's a picture of the menorah in the Beit HaMikdash in the temple. How many branches are in this menorah? Quickly, give me an answer. How many? 7, correct. How many branches are on a Chanukah or Chanukah menorah? How many? How many?
9.
Can't hear you. 9. Well, it's really 8 plus 1. This one doesn't really count. Why do we use this one, by the way? Anyone know? What's the real reason for this? And don't tell me it's to light the other ones. That's not the real reason. Got your stuff, huh? What's the real reason for this candle? Yes, it is to light the other ones, but that's not the main reason for it. Anyone know why? Yes.
This is just a guess, but I'm just gonna say it, but maybe because it was before the 8th one was there.
It was before the 8th one was
For the
there.
extra one.
Okay, that's an interesting answer. The real reason why we use the shamash or shamish or shamis, shamash, that's how you say it. Okay. Now, the real reason for it is because officially the lights of the candles, of the Chanukah candles, we are not allowed to benefit from. Ein lanu reshut lishtamesh behem, we say in the prayer. We're not allowed to have any benefit from this light. Imagine old days you didn't have electricity, people might end up breathing or something by the light of the candles. We have the shamish there, just in case you benefited from the light of that area. We say that it came from here and not from the Chanukah candle. So it's like it's a security system sort of in place for us, not to benefit from the candles or the light of the candles. Now, getting back to squeezing the olives. Now, in the olden days, where is it? Hold on. Here it is. In the olden days, they used a press like this, or like this. Same idea. It was turned by a donkey or some strong people. It was a giant stone with a tub in the middle. They'd fill it up with olives, turn the stone around, which was attached to a log, and crush those olives up. I have a little model of it right over here. And as you can see, we've got our Lego guy over here where I have my finger in the middle. The green is where the olives would go. And basically, if you look carefully, I don't know if everyone can see it from there, but if you look carefully, you'll see how he pushes on the log, the wheel turns, while in real life, the stone on the bottom would not turn. It's this part that you're focusing on. This would turn around in circles, crush the olives, all the juice or the joy will come down, and have your oil. Now, we're going to use this machine over here. This machine is a fruit press. This does all the squishing, as they call it. It's a little too wide to fit into the basket over here. So what we do is we use blocks. We fill the basket with olives, and then we have lots of blocks that we place inside the basket, going up a little higher than the basket, This presses down on the blocks press down on the olives begin to cry tears of joy. And hopefully we'll get something out of here soon. So, let me get my gloves here. This is a little messy.
I think you can put the blocks around that because that could fall easily.
What could fall?
That. I should see that angle put something on the
Well,
gloves.
hopefully I won't knock it over and
I did play tilt.
there it almost goes.
I'll watch it.
Okay. All right, we're good for now. This is a little bag. Now, this is where I put my olives. Hold on one second. I'm going to open this up. This used to be a laundry. Now, this is even stranger because this is a stocking filled with olives. Now, the reason why it's a stocking, it has nothing to do with the other holiday at all. The stocking is simply because it has tiny holes in it. It works very well for holding all the fruit inside and letting all the juice and oil come out. So what I'm going to do now is open it up. We're going to add some olives to it.
But ours are already all
Funnel in place. Oh, yes, but I squeezed them earlier today. There's still something left in there, but we're going to add some more. So we're going to take a bunch of this and put it inside our olive snake or stocking.
Why not call it cotton something?
Okay, that should basically do it.
It all
I think
is.
this is more than enough. Alrighty, we're going to tie this up. Let me just show you what we have here. Got quite a bit over here, quite a bit of olives. We're going to take this, put it back inside these bags. It's just to prevent any fruit from coming out, any of that pulp. We want the pulp to stay inside. We only want liquid now. So we're going to take this, put it inside the basket, and what we're going to do now is get some of those blocks. First we have this, fits right around here, goes down at the bottom, like that. Now, we make a little log cabin going inside here, building it up. Gonna come right up to the top, like that. And here we are, right at the top. We're going to put the last two that go together like this. And now we're going to tighten it up. This works like a screw. We turn it, it pushes downwards. Problem is, eventually, I can't turn it anymore. It's too difficult to turn at a certain point, which is about now. So what I'm going to do, now remember kids and everyone else, just in case you forgot what olive oil looks like, it looks like this. Now watch and see if that stuff, hopefully, comes out. Looks like it at all. This is a ratchet. If you look over here, you'll see the metal is actually turning in a circle, even though I'm no longer turning it in a circle. Each time I go back and forth, it locks and turns a little bit further. So it's actually still pushing down on the blocks. The blocks are beginning to push down on the olives. And very soon, hopefully, very soon, look over there at the spout.
Whoa!
There we go.
Show us. I think we just struck oil.
Yes, we don't know yet. We don't know if we struck oil. We definitely struck something that doesn't look like oil. Again, oil's yellow. That stuff looks like grape juice to me. So, what we're going to do, the oil is much thicker than the juice. If there's oil, it's going to take longer for it to drain out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to lean this forward. I'm going to let it drain for a few minutes. While it's draining, even though we have oil perhaps, if we place the oil in the menorah, try to light it, we cannot light it. Why is that, kids? You need a what? You need a wick. Just like a candle has a wick to hold the flame, olive oil also needs a wick. So, what we do, I left that in the box, just give me 1 second. Okay, what we do is we use some cotton. It's regular, 100% pure cotton. And take it. You may not have known that you could do this to a cotton ball, but you can actually open it up like that. And what you do is you take a little piece of it like this, and everyone can try this in a minute. I'm going to pick, since it's the 4th night of Hanukkah, I'm going to make 1 wick, and I'm going to pick 3 from the crowd. So if I see 3 nice wicks, yours hopefully will be chosen, placed in the menorah to light. Gently stretch it out. Very, very gently stretch it out so it's nice and thin. You want it about this long. You place it in your palm like this. You squeeze and roll. Squeeze and roll. And then you have a wick. I made it look easy. And for some of you it may be easy. But for most of us it will not be. So, I'm going to give out some cotton if someone wants to give me a hand. And just go out throughout the crowd and give everyone a piece. Older kids or adults. Anyone want to do this? You want to give it out? Huh? Is there... Here, we'll just, instead of me going around, we'll go a lot quicker if we have a few people doing this. Just going to open up. You need a piece about that big, a little bit wider than a thumb, something like that. That's good. Yeah, something like that. Adults can try too. Okay, while the wicks, while the cotton is coming, I'm sorry, a little bit wider than the thumb, so like that. Is there anyone else who wants to distribute these? There we go. Okay, while you guys are working on your cotton wicks, I am going to make a beeswax candle. The reason why I'm making a beeswax candle, even though we use, traditionally we use oil in menorah, candles are perfect by the way. The best way to light a menorah is with olive oil, just like the story, the miracle. But when it comes to the shamish, our custom, at least Chabad custom, and some others as well, is to use a beeswax candle. So the choicest of all waxes is officially beeswax. Officially it burns the nicest. So we're going to take a piece of beeswax from right here, and we are going to make it into a candle. Hold on. And so here we have a sheet of beeswax. The problem with it is, if we try to bend it, it breaks very easily. So what we do is we soften it up with a hair dryer. I thought we had power.
There's extra cotton.
Hold on. There we go.
Extra cotton.
You have extra? That's okay.
Can I give it to you?
Okay, we're going to soften it up and then place this, which is wick for a regular candle, inside it. Give me a few seconds here. Okay, let me show you the difference. Now we have a much softer piece of wax. We're going to cut a wick. I'm going to check your wicks in just a few seconds, guys. I'm going to cut the wick. We're going to place it right here in the wax. I will show you in just a second what I'm doing here. We have the wick inside the wax, and we roll it up, and in about 5 seconds, hopefully, we will have a candle, right? Wow. Okay. So we have our shamish now. Now let's get back here. Uh-oh, hopefully nothing got knocked over. That was close. Okay. So what we're going to do, hopefully, there's oil in here. There's only one way to find out, and that is with my Chanukah glasses.
Oh.
Okay.
The dreidel one.
Yes, the dreidel ones. They don't fit me well. I have to hold them on.
They don't fit anywhere.
Problem is that it's still making a mess here.
It's okay, take your time.
All right.
We got all night.
We'll put that there. We got all night?
No school tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's take this.
Guys, good news and bad news.
Good point.
The good news is there is some oil in here. Very minimal amount. That's what it looks like at least. The bad news is it's all mixed together with the juice. So if we take it, put it in the menorah now the way it is, it will not light. It won't light at all. I don't think it will light at all. Even if it does light, it will probably extinguish immediately. So what we're going to do, so we have a few choices, guys. This is what we can do. If we sit here, the way you guys are sitting beautifully, if we sit here for another 3 days, okay? We sit here for 3 more days, what's going to happen is all the oil and the juice will separate. Naturally, the oil will float to the top and the juice will go down to the bottom. There's mystical meaning into that of why we use oil. Oil floats on top naturally. We're not going to get into all the mystical meanings, but simply the oil will float to the top if we wait here for 3 days. You guys ready to do that?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to speed up the process. We're going to use some machines. This is sort of a science experiment. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this stuff. Actually, it's not enough. Okay, that should do it. Okay, this looks like grape juice, right?
Yeah.
We're going to take it, put it into these tubes over here. We're going to fill them up. And then what we're going to do with these tubes is we are going to spin them. Why are we going to spin them? That's a very good question.
So we can sing Suvi
When
Bon
we
So So
spin
So.
them, it will speed up the process of separating the juice and the oil, hopefully. Okay, so here we go. We have some full tubes here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the first 2 tubes, close them up. Remember what this looks like, guys. It's black, right? We're going to take this, put it in this machine here. This is a centrifuge. It's going to spin very quickly, but you're not going to see it spinning. You might see it shaking. If you're very quiet, you might hear it.
Be quiet.
You hear that?
You hear that?
It's spinning very, very quickly. We're going to take the next 2 tubes. We're going to put them in an old machine that's about 60 years old. 60 years ago, they weren't worried about safety. The good thing about this machine is that we can see it spinning. Please do not come near the table. That's another one. And now we're going to take the last 2 tubes,
Shake it.
and we are going to put them right over here. Unfortunately, they did not fit anywhere else. I had to attach it to a chair. So, look over here, guys. I'm going to take this handle and spin this one. This is a hand centrifuge. See that?
Wow. Until it drops.
I might fly too. Okay, we're going to stop that. Please do not go near there. We're going to turn everything off. Now, while we're doing this, I want everyone to hold up your wicks. I want to choose 3 nice wicks. Let's see. Oh, we got a nice one here. That's yours? Oh, okay. Let's see if we can choose. I'm going to choose. I'm giving preference to the kids.
You have to hold it. You have to hold it up.
Let's see. She's got a nice one over there. Bring that one up. They're all nice, actually, but I can only pick 3.
Hey, just pick a random number.
What was that?
Just pick a random number. Whoever solves it gets it.
Okay, hold on 1 second. And
Pick a
black
number
shirt.
of
That's 1.
5 and 10.
And one more. That's a nice one. It's a little thick. One more. They're all beautiful. Whoops, where'd that go?
Sure.
And the last one is the hard choice. Where did that weight go? Does anyone know where the weight went?
On your foot. Not on your foot, bro. It's on your foot.
Jumping weights, huh? Okay, and the last one. Last one.
Just pick my sister.
It's a hard choice. I'm gonna pick yours. Okay. Alrighty. Now, let's see what happened in these machines. Now, this one I did not spin very much, so I'm not sure if anything changed. It was black when we put it in. you look carefully, can you see that?
No,
You
I
see that on top?
No.
Is it a little yellow on top?
Yeah.
There's a little bit of oil there. Not very much, but there is oil there. Now this one we did not spin much. Let's take a look at the other machines. See if it goes.
Sophia.
I'm excited. Who's excited?
Now look at that. We have a decent amount of oil. I don't know if you can see that well. Decent amount of oil. Hold on. Let's look at the last one. This is the machine that was spinning really quick.
Whoa, drum
It's
roll.
actually still don't get too excited yet. No, this is an experiment. Okay? Let's take
Whoa.
How much more?
oil. Look at that one. Nice amount of oil here. Are we sure it's oil? Not necessarily. The only way to tell is to put it in the menorah. We're going to cover the wicks with it. Put it inside the menorah and try lighting it.
Look at
So,
that.
I know we probably lit the menorah here already, right? But we're going to do it again for practice because some people may not know the blessings. We're going to practice the blessings again and we're going to light the 4 candles. How many blessings do we make tonight, guys? 2 blessings, correct. So, not putting much oil in here. We don't need it to burn for 8 days or anything like that. So, what we're going to do is light the menorah. Where are my matches? Matches did not work well before. They're not going to work well.
I need to be at least
I got a problem. Hold on. I got another match here. Here we go.
It needs to be at least 10 inches. Oh, what the? What the heck?
Okay, guys, I need your help over here to make the blessings. We're all going to do it together. The 2 brachot that we're going to make. You did it before. You had some practice, so you should be able to help me. Here we go. Ready?
Look, now he lights the oil.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And it's fun for 8 nights.
Look at that. Everyone needs some huge round of applause. That's how you make olive oil not at home.
So, Mochi,
It takes about 1,000 hours to get about this much oil.
Lego.
So it's not even worth making. You guys did a great job. Have a wonderful.
Oh, we should do this. Big round of applause for Rabbi. How about that? Wow. Very nice, guys. It's only the 4th night of Chanukah. There's a lot of Chanukah left. There's a lot of light to share with the entire
See that?
world. One great way to do that is, first of all,